Hey Jackie, it is 8:30 country music time, so I'm sure it's a little late. But I just wanted to make this for you because I wanted you to hear my voice. And sometimes things don't interpret nearly as well when we're typing things. I want to share a story with you, and I want to tell you why this is important because I know you're seeking and searching and trying to find some grace in this moment. And I certainly wish that I had the words for you, that it would give you that. Well, let me tell you how grace has worked for me, and maybe this will just offer you some perspective. Maybe it'll offer you some comfort, and if nothing else, it's an entertaining story. So, Grant and Kyle were coming here. This has been early on, and Julia and I were together, and you know the history of that. And so that you know the severity of the situation, what caused the split up was there was a romance from teenagers that was rekindled with her second cousin at a family funeral. Now, you've known me now for a little over 10 years, and while I'm really good at getting people strong and a strong disciplinarian, I'm not the most clever guy in the world. And so I'm not capable of making that up. That said, it did happen. And one day I was driving to a meet, and I was in my green truck, if that, helps, gives you a visual. And I'm not praying, I'm actually talking out loud to God. And the reason why I did that is I wanted to be committed to my words. I wanted to hear whatever I was going through in my words, and I was very careful. Now I asked questions. I didn't understand why I was going to church. You know, I thought I was doing everything that needed to be done. That was expected, and I didn't understand. And I wanted some ease and comfort and grace. And you know, I felt better after I had spoke to God, but there was no immediacy with that grace that I was looking for. I judged the meet. I actually met with her parents because they asked me to be there, and that wasn't necessarily easy, but it was the right thing to do, and life went on. A little time goes by, and I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I'm judging another meet, and up walks this lifter. It's the women's pro am, and up walks this lifter, has this very unique look, very neat disposition. I was very drawn right away to this lifter, just with their mannerisms and so forth. And I remember thinking to myself, I would love to meet someone like that and just get to know them. Well, I'm going to tell you how grace works. 13 months after I met that lifter, she moved into my house. And what you and Grant called Mom 2.0, that was Melissa that I met that day. Now, let me tell you how grace works. It's on its own time. It's like life. Life can be as random as rain, and a lot of times we'll do things that don't necessarily make sense, and kind of tries our ability to comprehend. And while I don't have any real answers for you, I will tell you this: grace will come. And it's not going to be right now, and it may not be tomorrow, but it will come. And you will learn, that if you're still here when you wake up in the morning, then there's a reason why you're still here. And I encourage you to cultivate. Don't search, don't look, don't try to create. Just cultivate, and it'll be revealed. You know, and I'll tell you why that's important. When your son came to this gym, he was a little shit tyrant. And the last time he left here, he was one of our kids. He was part of our family. And he'd been that for a long time. But it just goes to show you, you know, Think about the story of the mustard seed, and it only takes, you see these little acorns and you plant it. In my yard, I found a little sprig that was an oak that had been an acorn 6 months prior. It's now a 25-foot tree in my yard. And all it takes is a little bit of effort and cultivation. And it's okay. It's okay for you to cultivate even yourself and reinvest in yourself. There's still some things for you to do. So we're here for you. We care about you. We love you. And, while it's going to be different, you're going to be okay. And it's just going to take a lot of effort. And you're going to have to, you know what? I've said this to a lot of people of late. Our grind is going to be our art. And that's just the way it's going to be for now. And you just got to keep digging, keep grinding, and keep plugging along. There's a lot of people out there that care about you and they love you. And those are going to be the things that help carry you when things are difficult. It will not be easy. I'm not gonna lie to you or BS you that, but it'll be worth it. And here's what I do know. I feel like I can speak on this. I knew Grant well enough that he would not want you to be sad all the time. That he would want you to find the grace that you and I are speaking of, and that you would find his memories happy and fulfilling and motivate you in his absence now, because someone else may need you. Grant needed me, and you guys needed me. And there may be someone out there, chances are good that there is, and they're going to need you. I suggest you start preparing. Cultivate yourself. It doesn't mean that we forget, it means we're inspired. And that we're not holding on to our sadness, but we're holding everything near and dear that we learned and the blessings that we received. And now we're going to pass that on to someone that really needs it. I wish I had more words, Jackie. I really do. But we're here for you, and know that you're loved. All right? If you need me, you know where to find me. God bless you.